Grand Rising, guys. All praise be to the Most High. You know, something that just keeps playing over in my mind. Um, if anyone ever tells you that the spiritual journey is an easy one, they're a motherfucking liar. They're a straight up liar. They're a straight up liar. But also, if someone tells you that the spiritual journey is all light and love, and they're also a liar. I mean, yes, it is. That's what it's focused and based upon, yes. But to reach that level of love, to reach that frequency to have for other people, the amount of darkness it takes to crawl out of to achieve that, most people can't even fathom. But I'm reminded of this Chinese proverb, right? This Chinese proverb. And I don't forget the whole story, but pretty much the gist of it is that there's this guy, and things just keep happening to him in life, right? Whether it be positive or negative, a lesson or a blessing, right? And with every situation, the townspeople would come to him and say, if it was a blessing, they'd say, "Oh, well, that's great, isn't it?" And he'd be like, "Perhaps, maybe, perhaps." And then, but at the same time, when the lessons, the negative things would happen, right? The same people would come to him and say, "Well, that's unfortunate," and his response would be, "Perhaps." And that mindset comes from the understanding of everything happens for a reason. Everything works out for my greatest good. Sometimes it's really hard to see what the greatest good in the situation is. How this benefits me. Which is where I find myself right now. I find myself in another position of, appearance-wise, it seems like I'm being asked to give up everything yet once again. And it's not, rebuilding doesn't faze me. It doesn't faze me. But at the same time, it's kind of like, we gotta do this again? I have to do this a fucking again? I'm gonna be homeless a fucking again? Like, what the fuck? Like, so I had, my roommate's been locked up. Because, he makes poor decisions. He's an alcoholic, he's a drug addict, and he's a pathological liar. Landlord's calling me right now, but I'm gonna have to call him back. But the landlord stopped by yesterday, right? And informed me that the lease is up and we're supposed to be out of there. I didn't know anything of that. As far as I knew, because this motherfucker has been lying to me the whole time. Telling me that the landlord knows that I'm here. I've been here for months. But the landlord didn't know anything about me being here. I kept asking for the landlord's number so I could reach out to the landlord so we can address the roach problem. But the dude would constantly be keeping me away from the landlord away from me. And I knew internally what was going on, and I even called him out on it. And I called him out on, pretty much telling him, "Are you being honest with me? I know you're not. I'm giving you a chance to come clean," but he didn't want to come clean. Now I find myself in a predicament. I know my laws and rights enough where do I want to fight to try to, I could fight and, stay for another couple more, I could stay for at least a couple more weeks, buy some more time to figure out what's going on. But do I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? Okay, that would give me a slightly easier position for a little bit. But then what am I doing it for? Am I doing it to protect this guy's stuff? Fuck this guy. Fuck his stuff. You couldn't have the dignity to be upfront and honest with me about this affects my living. You want to go play fuck and fuck your life up and go get locked up, fine. That's your life. You're fine to do so. I choose not to. And so, but when my life gets affected by other people, it's like, what the fuck? 4, 5, 6. But also, another part of it is, I've been being led to protect my energy. And so to protect my energy, I turned down these jobs, 5-5. I turned down these jobs because it's not changing. If I went back to go work with these negative people that are just liars and deceivers and manipulators, and it's just going to bring my frequency down. And if I bring my frequency down, I can't be there to help people to the extent that I need to. But then it's at the same time, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I keep giving up all these things, keep doing everything, every motherfucking thing that it's asked of me. Doing everything, giving everything up, doing everything. And every time, you start, it's like, okay, so now I get to start building back up. Nope, motherfucking crash. Build it back up, crash. Build it back up, crash. And it's just, the journey's not an easy one. Doing the right thing is not an easy fucking thing. But it's so much more too. I've been trying to, so I've been protecting my energy. I'll live off of nothing, you know what I mean? I can go without shit. That doesn't faze me. Which is what I've been called to do, just work on myself so I can help others. Work on myself. But you gotta continue to work on myself, and where does it put me though? I fixate on myself, which is what I'm supposed to do. I fixate on my energy and protecting my energy, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. But where does it leave me? It leaves me, if I protect my energy, I'm turning down opportunities to put me in a better situation. But then again, that's that mindset. It's the mindset that I'm trying to get out of, but still, it's hard to fucking get out of. It's so different, I don't even have a running vehicle right now. And I tried to sell my running vehicle, but these motherfuckers, the same motherfuckers that be shadow banning me, these same motherfuckers be hacking my shit, be hacking this phone, they hack into my accounts. I try to make an account to sell my truck. They're erasing the fucking emails, they're erasing shit. I'm not getting, I'd be seeing text messages come in and then they just fucking disappear. I see this shit, I know what's going on. And I know these people are fucking with me. That's fine, you're gonna get yours. I can persevere through every motherfucking thing you send me. You're not even going to be able to handle a fucking tiny little bit. You're going to be crying, begging for fucking mercy from the Most High, and you're not going to get it. So, the path of least resistance. I'm choosing the path of least resistance, which is the harder path. The easiest path would seem to put up a fight. But I understand to pick my battles wisely, and it's not wise to me. What am I fighting for? I'm fighting to help protect this guy too? Fuck this guy, putting me in this situation. Knowingly putting me in this situation. Fuck him. But even with the overstanding of everything works out for my greatest good, how is this working out for my greatest good? It's so hard to see. It's so hard to see. I'll lean not on my own understanding. Easier said than done. And I've been doing it for so fucking long. I'm doing it for so long, I'm finding it hard to be motivated to keep fucking doing it. Keep continually making sacrifices. And not even for me, I'm making sacrifices for other people. And what do I see from it? Okay, it's nice to get the thank yous and you're helpful in this and that, but what the fuck? But continuing, by finding myself in these fucking situations that I just don't fucking understand. That we don't understand. That don't make fucking sense. Other than, I know it's for your purpose. Like, what the fuck is the purpose, though? It's a solemn road because it doesn't make sense. And it's challenging. It challenges the fuck out of you in every aspect. Every aspect. Every aspect. But you still get reminders of that we're blessed. I still get reminders that I'm loved. I still get reminders that I'm being guided. But still, sometimes it's like breadcrumbing. It's like breadcrumbing. I'm like God, like the Most High is breadcrumbing, gaslighting me. But we're told that if God told you everything, if God told you everything you're gonna go through on the journey, you wouldn't fucking do it. You would not do it. I can tell you right now. If God told me everything I would be going through, hell fucking no. You want me to do what? And for how long? I gotta what? How many times? What? Fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. Because it would be so hard to find hope. It would be so hard to find hope. It is so hard to find hope sometimes. It's hard to find hope in other people. It's hard to find trust in other people. Because sometimes we're forced to. We're forced to trust other people. We're forced to because of the situations that we're in. Or maybe we're not forced to. Sometimes we choose to because of fear. Because of fear of not thinking that we can't do it alone. Because of fear of we don't think that we're as guided and protected as we are. But a lot of times that fear comes from a sense of ungratefulness, a sense of lack of retrospection, a sense of a lack of reflecting and to see that everything we've come through. So can you look back and can you look at everything you've been through? Can you look back at everything and can you remain ungrateful? If you truly take the time to look back, it's impossible. It's impossible it's impossible to be ungrateful because you've seen the way that the Most High works through you. You've seen the way that the Most High works for you. But it doesn't make it easier. It doesn't make it easier. It doesn't make it easier to follow our passions. But following our passions does lead to gratefulness though. Following our passion does lead to gratefulness. And for me, my passion is to help others. To help others, at least to avoid some of the traps that I've fallen into. And I'm grateful for being able to do it. So even though I don't fully see it, I know it happens. And even though a lot of people won't admit it, I know it happened. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's my passion. Our passions are our passions. And we don't allow other people's projections, other people's whatevers. We don't allow other people to affect our passion. Because it's our passion. It's our motherfucking passion, not theirs. 1331. It's our passion, not theirs. And we all have different passions. We're meant to. If we all had the same fucking passions, I don't even know what kind of world that would be. A pretty bland and boring one, too, though. Pretty bland one. I mean, variables, life, variables. When you're following your passion, there's so many variables. So many variables, so many obstacles, so many challenges, so many tribulations. So many different things that could go wrong, but also so many different things that could go right. And it's the ones that go right that leave you renewed. It's the ones that go right that even just 1 out of 100, if just 1 out of 100 seems to go right, it could give you a sense of renewal. That'll give you the motivation and the hope to keep persevering, to keep finding another grain of mustard seed. Because sometimes the mustard seed only seems to last you so fucking far. It only seems to last so far, but it would be very unwise to stop believing. It would be very unwise to stop believing when you're that close to your breakthrough, when you can look back and see all the things that have not been done to you but for you. And it would be unwise to tap out right before the finish line. It's always darkest before the storm, it's always darkest before the dawn. Just be reassured about that.